Tinubu is leading, but nobody is following. Nobody is backing him to engage Niger in Nigeria. Daniel Buala says, this is Daniel Buala again. So Tinubu is leading, nobody is following, and nobody is supporting or backing him in Nigeria to go and engage in war with Niger Republic. Okay. Former spokesperson of the Atiku Kowa Presidential Campaign Council, Daniel Buala, has come out to say that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not have the backing of the majority of Nigerians to engage the military junta of Niger Republic, and that is blatant true. According to Daniel Buala, who appeared in an interview on Arise this morning, Nigerians in every part of the country don't want to go into war with Niger Republic, as it will have a knock-on effect on the economy and security of the country. In his own words, as seen on Arise TV this morning, President Tinubu is leading, but no one is following. He appears not to have the constitutional backing to engage militarily in Nigeria using the Nigerian armed forces. If you look at Section 5 of the Constitution, it is quite clear. Even the provision in Section 5, subsection 5, where it says you can engage in special operation, okay, even it hasn't gotten to that level that he should engage, because there is no immediate threat to the territorial integrity of Nigeria, no threat against Nigerians' interests or against the people of Nigeria. The president does not also seem to enjoy the popular support of the people to engage. There is no part of Nigeria at the moment that you will talk to about engaging Niger and you get the full support of the people to engage militarily. If you go to Lagos as we speak and you take a poll asking if they support the military engagement in Niger, I am telling you they will not support. No Nigerian, nobody is backing him to engage Niger militarily. Exactly. And this is also shown depicted when he made a request to the Nigerian legislators, the Senate, to approve him to deploy Nigerian soldiers to Niger Republic. And gracefully, unfortunately to him, the Senate also declined that request and said, no, we will not approve for Nigeria to go into Niger for war, because it is not time for that, and that is going to escalate issue in Niger, also going to cause more economic and political hardship in Nigeria. It's going to be double war in Niger, and the Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso have their ISWAP members in Nigeria already, and that war will start again internally within the Nigeria as a country as well. And again, it's going to cost a lot of, Nigeria will spend a lot of money in trying to sustain that war, because all other West African countries actually will look up to Nigeria. They really don't have much to contribute. The Western world that is pushing Nigeria and ECOWAS into that battle also have nothing to lose. They will only cause problem in West Africa, and the war will escalate among West African nations and then destabilize West Africa, and those Western world powers will have opportunity to continue to, penetrate and plunder Africa, and that will be too bad. So make we wise up. Nigeria need to wise up. The leaders need to wise up. So just like Daniel Buala is saying, nobody in Nigeria, east, west, north, and south, that is supporting Tinubu and ECOWAS to go into Niger Republic with the military, because it's not going to end well. Just like what somebody said some days ago, that when Nigeria went into war with Biafra in 1967, okay, they thought they will wipe out Biafra in 1 week, okay, but unfortunately the war took 3 years. When ECOMOG went into Liberia some years ago to fight with Charles Taylor against Johnson, okay, Prince Johnson, that war did not end as fast as they thought. ECOMOG did not stop that war as fast as they thought, and it was the West that pushed West Africa using ECOMOG to enter that war, okay, and again that war ended up devastating Liberia for years, okay. So I hope that is not going to repeat itself in this Niger case as well. The same West that is pushing Nigeria and ECOWAS to go into war in Niger. Where were they when the same military coup took place in Burkina Faso and in Mali? And those guys are still under military regime till today. What did they do? What is their special interest in Niger that they did not have in Burkina Faso and Mali? What is their special interest in Nigeria? Okay? So we should be careful when the West is pushing for some things. And nobody in Nigeria is supporting war, especially the Islamic leaders in the north have also warned that the people of Niger are their brothers and their sisters. They intermarry, they live together. Okay, that is why they have a very porous open border there that is connecting them. So going to war there means going to fight their own people. It means that Nigeria cannot go to war because, first of all, the north will not support that war, and that means it's a failed attempt. If you put any Hausa soldier to go to Niger to fight, they will go there and turn against Nigeria. That is what I know. They will either drop their arms or join the Niger forces to fight against Nigeria. That is what they will do. So we really have to be very, very careful. Okay, so somebody is adding a comment here saying, if you were in Tinubu's position, what would you do? You are not serious. What position is Tinubu? Tinubu is probably acting under the influence of the Western world. That is what I know. Okay, somebody says pain of defeat and bad belly. What is pain of defeat? You are making it political now. Okay, is somebody saying, is Tinubu and ECOWAS not mad? Or is Tinubu and ECOWAS mad? When army take over in Mali, where is ECOWAS? When army took over in Burkina Faso, where was ECOWAS? Why Niger? What is Tinubu's interest in Niger? Is it because Buhari is from Niger? See Oga Lagbaja, Russia think that Ukrainian will fall in 1 week, but far. If Nigeria go to war with Niger, that is the end of this government. Fuel is 700 per liter in my village. $1 is 1,000 naira today. Exactly. Okay. And cooking gas, NEPA bill, Buhari government is better. One stupid Yoruba man on TV told Tinubu to go to war. He will not, if he goes to war, that will be the end of Nigeria. That is the truth. Because Nigeria is living in past glory. I don't think it has that military mind, united military mind that can fight a common front. It's not possible. Somebody said, not all Yorubas are fool, my brother. One thing I know is that when God Almighty is ready to judge, no one can bribe his way. That is very good. This guy has come out to say something on a neutral platform, and I love the way he put it. It's not good to be ethnic bigot. Okay. Somebody say he's sick for supporting. Let him command as Chief General of Armed Forces. Abi, Tinubu is not leading anyone. He is on his own. The Niger Republic invasion is a destructive strategy to make him look busy. It is, preposterously ridiculous when Tinubu tribesmen and his kleptocrats are pretending to make sense of his senseless and manipulative jamborees. English. His tribesmen is a key word here. Just check comments on this subject and you will know. Very tribalistic and yet accusing set. This was serious. So what Daniel Bwala is saying exactly is that Tinubu is leading but nobody is following and nobody is supporting him. That is it. And so he needs to borrow sense. Another school of thought has confirmed it, that he knew what will befall him because of a tribunal in Nigeria. So he wants to keep himself in office using some indirect means by pushing Nigeria into a state of emergency. Okay, but Nigeria, I think Senate is wise and they have stopped that and they will not let it continue. Thank you for listening and let's have your comment.